This one is going to upset some people, but selecting a mortgage is not all about interest rate. Welcome and welcome back to the side of the internet where we share life lessons and things they simply don't teach. If this kind of content interests you, subscribe to join the tribe. We don't gatekeep over here. When selecting a financial institution to get your mortgage from, there are a few things that you must consider. At the end of this video, you will have a list of questions that you should ask your lending officer before making a decision. Let's get into it. Number one, interest rate. Yes, interest rate is important, but it's not the only thing. Interest rate determines how much you will pay over time, over the lifetime of the mortgage. The higher the interest rate, the higher amount that you will pay. The lower the interest rate, of course, the lower you will pay over time. The second thing to consider is the interest rate a fixed rate or a variable rate? A fixed rate means that over the lifetime of the mortgage, the interest rate will remain the same. However, if it's a variable rate mortgage, the bank is at liberty or the lending agency is at liberty to adjust your interest rate based on market conditions. So if you have a mortgage and it was 5% at the start of the contract, if market says that we need to increase it to 10%, the lending agency is at liberty to increase your interest rate in the middle of your mortgage to 10%. So ensure you ask these questions at the start of the process. The longer your repayment period is, the less you pay on a monthly basis. However, you pay more interest over time. The shorter your loan term is, the higher your monthly payments will be, or you will save at the end of the day. Lenders will generally set the maximum for their mortgage offers based on how much deposits you have paid. So if you make a higher deposit, you borrow less from the bank, right? In turn, saving more than if someone just paid the basic 5% deposit and you paid probably a 10% deposit. So do weigh your options and consider saving more towards your deposit than just the 5% that is stipulated. Does the lender offer a mortgage bundle? There are some financial institutions that offer the mortgage bundled with life insurance and property insurance. As mentioned in previous videos, life insurance is extremely important to a mortgager. They want to ensure that if anything happens to you, meaning death, they can recover their funds. So life insurance is very important to them. And it's mandatory for some mortgage bundles that are offered. So if it is a case where you have life insurance separately and you are still required to pay that life insurance within the mortgage bundle, you might want to reconsider going with that institution so you can save some money. Or if it's a case where it's bundled with property insurance, weigh your options to see if paying the monthly fee for property insurance within the mortgage is less than paying the yearly fee for property insurance from an insurance agency or broker. So weigh your options and see what is affordable for you. Are there any special perks going with this bank? Is there any special offer for first time homeowners or young professionals? Or if you are a government employee, is there any special offer for you as a government employee? So ask the questions so you can find out if you can be in a better position as it relates to affordability. And the last thing to consider is portability. You might be wondering, what does portability have to do with a mortgage? A house is fixed. Portability means you are able to move your mortgage from its current institution to another institution in the future. So maybe down the line, probably 5 years or less, you may find out about another institution that has a lower interest rate, and you would want to move your mortgage from where it's currently housed to another institution. So find out if you will be penalized if you decide to move from that financial institution to another. Because refinancing later down the road can save you big bucks in the future. There you have it. Choosing a lender or a mortgager is not only about interest rates. Every factor matters in determining your long-term financial commitment, affordability, and your overall home ownership experience. So choose wisely. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned something new. Don't gatekeep. Share this video with someone. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and join the family. And I will see you next time for another video as we navigate life together.